Time is precious. When I was 5 years old, I blinked and I just turned 27. Being busy is great, but it makes time pass so quickly. Making the most of your time is a skill, and in my opinion, it's one worth learning because it helps you boost productivity without getting bogged down with non-essential mundane activities. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Reese, and in today's video, I am diving into a question that I came across in the book, The 4-Hour Workweek, which asks, am I being productive or just active? People are the best at creating stress for themselves. No matter how important you are or how not important you are, I guarantee that you stress yourself out, probably more often than not. And stress can be present at any point throughout anyone's life. You could be the CEO of a major company with thousands of people to keep productive and happy, or you could be a little kid trying to finish a video game before your parents tell you to switch it off. The importance between these two people would be significantly different, yet they could both experience unwanted levels of stress based on their own individual situations. I talk about this a lot in my videos, but if you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe down below. But I am someone who really struggles to switch off. I am always looking for something to do, and I genuinely believe that I enjoy the grind. I handle stress as best I can, and I absolutely do have my bad days, but overall I think I am pretty resilient to it. The book introduced me to a short story which really made me think about the way that I am living my life, and I think you might get some value from hearing it. The story is called The Fisherman and the Businessman, and it goes like this. There was once a businessman who was sitting by the beach in a small Brazilian village. As he sat, he saw a Brazilian fisherman rowing a small boat towards the shore, having caught quite a few big fish. The businessman was impressed and asked the fisherman, "How long does it take you to catch so many fish?" The fisherman replied, "Oh, just a short while." "Then why don't you stay longer at sea and catch even more?" The businessman was astonished. "This is enough to feed my whole family," the fisherman said. The businessman then asked, "So what do you do for the rest of the day?" The fisherman replied, "Well, I usually wake up early in the morning, go out to sea and catch a few fish, then go back and play with my kids in the afternoon. I take a nap with my wife, and then when evening comes, I join my friends in the village for a drink. We play guitar, sing, and dance throughout the night." The businessman offered a suggestion to the fisherman. "I am a PhD in business management. I could help you become a more successful person. From now on, you should spend more time at sea to try and catch as many fish as possible, and when you have saved enough money, you could buy a bigger boat and catch even more fish. Soon, you will be able to afford to buy more boats, set up your own company, your own production plant for canned food and distribution network. By then, you will have moved out of the village and into the city where you can set up a headquarters to manage your other branches." The fisherman asks, "And after that?" And the businessman replies and says, "After that, you can live like a king in your own house, and when the time is right, you can go public, float your shares into the stock exchange, and you will be rich." The fisherman asks, "And after that?" The businessman says, "After that, you can finally retire. You can move to a house by the fishing village, wake up early in the morning, catch a few fish, then return home and play with the kids. Have a nice afternoon with your wife, and when evening comes, you can join your friends for a drink, play the guitar, sing, and dance throughout the night." The fisherman was puzzled, and he replied, "Is that not what I am currently doing?" This short story is brilliant. It really highlights the importance of understanding what is important to you. After reading this, I looked at the activities that I fill up my days with, and I asked myself the following 3 questions. Number 1, what are the top 3 activities that I use to fill my time to feel as though I've been productive? Exercise to stay fit and healthy. I work my 9 to 5 job to earn money and pay the bills, and I read to keep my mind sharp, learn new things, and just have some downtime. Okay. The second question I asked myself, if I only accomplish one thing that I set out to do today, will I be satisfied with my day? Personally, I love to-do lists. So as long as I tick at least one thing off per day, depending on how complex the things are, I am generally satisfied with my days. So I would say, yeah, I am pretty happy just saying that I tick something off my list. I guess that's generally the thing that I set out to accomplish each day. And finally, question number 3. am I inventing things to do to avoid the important things that I actually need to do? This is where I realized that from time to time, yes, I definitely do invent things to avoid doing the important things. But generally speaking, I'm on top of my to-do list. I'm on top of the important things that I need to do for most of the time. I have my bad days, like I said, I think everyone does, but generally speaking, I'm pretty good. Okay, now for me personally, there is no major issues with the outcomes of these 3 questions, and I am happy with how I answered them. I'm happy with the answers that I got to give. But the key point I took coming out of this short story and the 3 questions that I just asked myself is that although I am someone who is trying to build my wealth, I'm constantly trying to do that. I'm constantly trying to learn and get better at everything that I'm doing. I'm essentially a member of society who is a part of the rat race, which most people, to be fair, are. The thing I took from it was I am conscious, and I'm glad that I'm conscious, that I need to also spend my time wisely to enjoy my life and enjoy the little things and enjoy the things that aren't all about finance and getting forward and learning something new. There's so much more to it than just basically being a capitalist, just wanting more. There is so many things to enjoy throughout your life, and it just really brought me back down to earth for a short period of time. I thought it would be valuable to the people who, if you made it this far, I hope you got something out of it, because personally to me, that short story really set the tone of everyone is always trying to get ahead. Everyone is always trying to grind. They're always busy. They're always doing something, and there should always be a moment to take a step back and realize the little things and how important they are. This video for me really was a reflection and a bit of an eye-opener for myself to, take that step back and just enjoy the little things. Reading it really helped me put it into perspective. It's all about balance, and at the moment, I believe I am achieving that with my life. I believe I have a balance, and it's something that will be a good refresher to come back to in the future as well. And the big payoff from this, the thing that I don't know if you can resonate with this, but it motivates me because it made me appreciate it that little bit more. Everything that I've achieved, everything I'm working towards, it motivates me to keep going because I do appreciate it. I am aware of it. I encourage you to ask yourself these same 3 questions now having heard this short story. If you're not happy with the answer, I suggest you make some changes because it works wonders when you're on track and productive with the time that you use. Although this video is not specifically finance related, it has the major inputs which allow people to build wealth. It is a motivational / productivity discussion, which are the key pillars, the things that are the biggest inputs into people's success when trying to build wealth or chase goals, achieve goals, set out to do tasks that they want to achieve. It is the thing that holds you accountable and helps you along that journey. There is so much more to building wealth and staying on top of your finances than just being good with money. The way you plan and take steps to bettering your financial position is also extremely important. And just as a quick disclaimer, I am not being paid or promoted whatsoever to promote this book, other than the affiliate link I have left in the description below if you wanted to pick up your own copy. I've left it down there because it was an enjoyable read and I took a lot from it. Bits and pieces that might pop up in future videos as well. Overall, I hope I made you think in this video. Like I said, it was a little bit different, but I hope you did enjoy it. If you made it this far, please hit that subscribe button down below. I really appreciate the support. It is helping the channel grow faster than I actually expected it to. So thank you for the support. I hope you did get something out of the video, and I hope that you have a fantastic week. As always, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.